Welcome back to Frostpunk. We are in the refugee scenario, and just in case you cannot see exactly the number of citizens I have due to my little logo there, I have 443 citizens currently, with a substantial amount of unemployment, although I don't think they mind that, so that's good at least. Let's put some engineers into these workshops. They also seem to be in a colder area. I'm not sure if that thing will actually cover them, so for the benefit of them, we are going to build a steam hub out there as soon as these automatons have mined enough steel for us. Now, I think if I put it there, it also covers this, which is good. We are out of steel, yes, I know. Book of Laws. I don't know why I can't get the guards. Get the temple. We can also get the shrines. But I think the temple... Public penance, yeah. No, let's go with the temple.
Hear me. New law in the city.
The temple will be erected. I'm guessing we need more steel for that. Speaking of steel, we probably want the advanced steelworks as soon as we finish our current research, which is the automatic prototyping. Should probably put these buildings into working overtime. Our discontentment is not really an issue at the moment, so the next group of lords, that's 100 more people. Radio mast. Captains, the lords who arrived recently have told us about a radio mast they saw on the trail. A steam core could be powering it. Radio mast discovered. Well, let's visit it on our way back home then. Production queue is empty in the factory. But I don't think I want to use the steam cores for that. Automatic prototyping have been researched. Currently, the steelworks is probably one of the most important things. But the Flying Hunter's gear will also be a requirement. Coal mining optimization and rationalization will also be good to have. And we do need the gathering post installation too. Generator efficiency upgrade is useful. But let's go with the advanced steelworks for now. It's gonna get colder again tomorrow. Minus 60. Which is not ideal for our tents, but it's not like we can do much about it anyways. Scouts have reached the icebound hulks. The ships we stole from the lords. now crushed by ice and stripped of anything not firmly bolted down. A farewell to ships. These ships saved our lives on many occasions. They carried us out of London before the storm arrived. They shielded us from Lord Craven's men. Finally, they brought us here. And all we can do with them now is dismantle them for resources. 101 steel. Let's go to the Black Spire. We're full on wood and almost full on coal. I believe, yeah, the coal is... it isn't ideal currently. Can probably... yeah, no gatherable resources in range. Advanced steelworks has been researched. What does this do? Produce coal piles 15% faster. No. I think we need a generator power upgrade 3, but we don't have 80 steel for that. Now we do. I don't think I can upgrade the advanced steelworks either. I need 40 steel per. Can do some evening prayers. Scouts have reached the ocean liner. The majestic ocean liner rises above us as we approach the lowered gangway. Ice surrounds it from all sides. Wealth and power. This liner brought many rich people here. They could afford to travel in luxury, even in these desperate times. On the bridge, we found a letter from Lord Craven to the captain. It reads, "If we encounter any of the vessels stolen by the workers, you are authorized to open fire." A naval gun crudely bolted to the foredeck confirms that he really did want us dead. 4 steam cores. These guys we can just send back home. We need a steam hub out there as well. I would actually prefer to have it somewhere there. I thought these things were able to produce enough for 4 of these. Steam coal thumper. Enough for 4 gathering posts. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So why... I don't know. Okay, let's start upgrading the steelworks. Pleasant Horton. Good day, let's see how we can make our city better. That's a little different. Okay, the wood, since we're full, it's just waiting. Promise broken. You promised people warmth, you broke your promise. Hope falls, discontent rises. Okay, let's do some sermons then. Also, we can do a nighttime procession. And yeah, we need that upgrade for the reactor. And we're also going to need another steam coal thumper then, because we definitely don't have enough I build that there and pause. I can build a gathering post there and a gathering post there and a gathering post there, and then I need more steel. That should be fine actually. Yep. Now someone tipped me, I think it was who was it? I want to know, I want to actually give the credit where it's due. Let's see here. Wolfgang Eberharter, thank you. You've been very helpful. For building roads, if a new built building shows that icon, instead of going into the build menu, you can just click the icon. So that's a very useful tip. We may as well just build some roads to get some of the wood used. Now, for the next come on, I want to have a circle. For the next days, we are going to run on a deficit on coal, I believe, until this is up. Okay, so we have advanced steelworks and steam steelworks. Why isn't this working? Ah, because this guy is recharging. Where did the... Hey! We have Peps working here, and we have Wally working here. Where's the last one? Ah, so it is you, Wally. You're being lazy, hanging out at that instead of working and getting steel for us. As for our houses, we have vacant beds for 10, and sheesh, we're getting 100 in. Now this was something that I wanted to fix. Let's deal with that actually. Not that there is much I can do about it, to be honest. There simply isn't enough room. Okay, so we'll build a fighting arena there. And then, in case we get more sick people, we'll build 2 medical posts as well. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get enough room for all these people. 112 per hour. Okay, but no. Ah. The next thing we want is... what does our coal look like now? It's a deficit because we are running at steam level 4, which keeps our city warm. And of course that is our primary objective here. Do we need... no, we actually don't need the heater on in these buildings anymore. And these buildings are unmanned, so that's not an issue at all. How does that affect our coal consumption? Okay. Stuck automaton. Sir, an automaton has entangled itself hopelessly in its assigned building. Oh, peps. We can't free it without at least partially dismantling one or the other, and that means shutting down either the automaton or the building. Shut down the steam wall drill. But I wanted to research something. I wonder what that does. How is our generator efficiency at the moment? 518. Okay, since we are mining coal, let's go with the coal mining optimization instead of generator efficiency for now. We also need another kitchen. Cookhouse. And this building doesn't seem to be affected by how it's placed. I don't want to destroy any resources. Invalid placement location. Yeah, this city doesn't really have too much in terms of options when it comes to building space. That's a premium in this scenario. I would have liked to build it there so I could build another row of houses, but that's not going to be possible. There isn't really much room out here anyway, so let's build it there. "23 hours left of coal. Now what? Serious accident. Sir, there's been an accident. An automaton has stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. People argue that the automatons should walk more slowly and carefully, even at the cost of their efficiency. Wally! Ugh. We can't afford that, so the automatons will remain a threat, and he'll just get a prosthesis instead. sick lords are coming. Captain, another group of lords will arrive here shortly. We know that they are in poor health. Our people are worried. We've managed to help the starving lords, but this is different. This bunch might be carrying something contagious. Nah, we'll be fine. Storage limit reached. Coal mining optimization has been researched. I don't want to build a street, I want to... Let's get the coal thumper injectors. These guys have reached the Black Spire, so let's send them to the radio mast. Has this building produced any coal yet? No, they are all busy building, I think. I should get that temple built. That's a perfect location for it. The sick lords are here. Captain, a large group of lords has just arrived. Most of them are seriously ill. They won't be able to work for many days and will overcrowd our medical facilities. What should we do? 2 days to heal 116 people. Okay. Treat the lords. The arrival of so many sick people puts our city in danger. We have to treat all of them as soon as possible. Now, I need to pause the game. How many healthcare facilities do we have? We have room for 60 at the moment. If I take engineers out of here and put them in here. And I don't want to build a care house, I want to build a medical post. And I think these are going to be temporary. There we go. Sick but proud. The sick lords are among us now, but our people try to stay as far away from them as possible. This has rubbed some lords the wrong way. They look at us with such disgust and contempt. One of them complains between fits of coughing. Our dignity is not diminished just because we are sick. I see. We can pass a new law. It's a shame that I didn't take shrines instead of the temple. We'll take the righteous denunciation.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
And we should probably also build more tents. Ah, that building isn't covered by the... I don't think we have the luxury of... worrying about that, to be honest. Ah, well. Nighttime procession is starting by the generator. Temple built. The temple has been erected. The magnificent symbol of our devotion is now visible throughout the city. Hope rises. We can do ceremonial service, which massively increased our, or decreased our discontent and also increased our hope. Hopefully that will be helpful in terms of the sick. Sadly, I don't have the give them extra rations thing. I probably could have passed a law to do that, but dangerous rumors. Captain, some people are spreading wild stories about the sick lords. They say that they are contagious and that if we don't keep away from them, we will soon all be sick as well. Everyone is on edge. We'll ignore these rumors. The hunters return. Scout Unit number 2 have returned safely to the city with wood, coal and 4 steam cores. That's something. These have reached the radio mast. The mast is stabilized with guy wires attached at 3 levels. There is a hut underneath it. Register of crimes. We searched the shack under the mast. The radio equipment is gone, but we found the logbook. It only confirmed what we already knew, still it was painful to read. London knew about the coming winter well in advance. They didn't warn us, they only informed the rich. We were left to die. Sites discovered, cracked ice and red flag camp, and we can dismantle the mast for resources. So we can send these guys to the cracked ice, and we can send these guys... Whoa, 21 hours, that's... 7 hours, that's much better. Okay. More strangers spotted. Captain, one more group of lords is marching in our direction. A tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has told us that she overheard her neighbors talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We will follow the lead. The final group of lords, yet another 100 people are on their way. They still haven't produced any coal. How are we for homes at the moment? We need 9 more tents. I think that we just have to ignore our requirements for the churches and the fighting pits. The room for tents here. Yep, we can place a tent there. And we can place a tent there. We need people working in here. Let's put some children in there. And we're making standard meals in both of them. Okay, now medical post upgrade. Hopefully they'll complete that before the evening. 1 day, 9 hours left. This building needs a road. Change of heart. Sir, a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my faith died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughters in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our new life, in the fight for survival. But today, when I entered the temple, I saw a future for us. Now I am ready to face it. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so we are starting to get a decent amount of coal outside of the thumper. This thumper... no, this gathering post is not in an ideal spot. And I don't want to build another steam hub just for the sake of one gathering hut. You know what? You can be torn down. Scouts have reached the cracked ice. Let's first of all send these up to the red flag camp and then go back to the cracked ice. A distinct spot in Frostland, we can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. New landmark. Let's send them on to the research outpost. Medical post upgrade researched. I don't think that's necessary. Healthcare insulation might be interesting though. Resource depot upgrade, that is the most important one at the moment. We should be, we have 70, so we need 3 more tents. We are in the green on coal. We're also doing decently on the healing thing. Though it might be a good idea to turn up the heat in all of the healing houses to ensure that they heal as quickly as possible. The temple has influenced some people to mend their ways. We can afford the coal at the moment, it's not a big problem. A cowardly attack. Captain, a few sick lords have been attacked and brutally beaten by unknown assailants. One of them had to undergo an amputation. The attackers accused the lords of spreading an incurable disease. I see. Scouts have reached the red flag camp. Some lords set up camp here. All of them are on the brink of death. Survivors? Oh my god. Dying wish. The red flag, actually a duvet case, flies over the most pitiful camp we've ever seen. I am glad to see you, although I wish we'd met sooner, croaks one of the lords. I regret that I can only implore you to give us a proper burial. We are dying and have chosen not to fight it anymore. Please, respect our final request. We will honor their request. And move on to the damaged snowcat. Scouts have reached the research outpost. This research outpost was deserted a long time ago. It is quite old, but there might still be some useful equipment inside. Gone home. The people who worked here were explorers. They paved the way north for the rest of us. They must have left in a hurry, perhaps to reunite with their families before the great winter took hold. Steam cores and coal. Now let's send these people back home. And all the lords are now in treatment. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So, with that, I think this is a good place to end the episode. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.